future awaits us.
Our duty calls.
Test, test, test. All right, we're back in action. Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but we should be good. Audio should hopefully be back nice and healthy. If not, I'm sure people will let me know. Okay, let's see here. Make sure everything's looking good health-wise. All right, we're good. Okay, it is time to hopefully fight our way out of the Grey Garrison. See how things go. Staunton Vane. Staunton lies on the floor, wounded and glaring at Minago with loathing as she leans over him, struggling to speak through his cut lips. Dwarf rasps, "Why'd you drag me here, you biatch? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me. Drink my blood, devour my soul. Just get on with it. Let me die at last." Staunton, light on my life. Don't be so silly. It never hurts you. The Lilitu caresses his face, and the soft glow of a healing spell closes his wounds. "I brought you away from the battle to save you, my love. You don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I always have loved you." "You lying filth, you have the gall to say that to my face when it was you, it was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. The reason why everyone despises me. So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and then not the bravest of knights? No, it was all them, the Crusaders, and their witless queen. If you remember the day of Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course, and your principles, but look what's become of you." Darren, an odd, pensive look appears in Darren's eyes. What a pathetic scene. Look what love has reduced him to. Then again, love is always a calamity of some kind, a shipwreck. I'm sorry to say that there's truth in the demon's words. Crusaders really have treated him terribly. Say this is a criminal who has been forgiven by the other knights of Iamede. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth. My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king. And I will be your queen. Let's see what we say. Lawful, the demon and the traitor. You both deserve to die. See, you're willing to give your life to the ungrateful swine. They dare call you a traitor. They all despise you. I'm the only one who loves you. Son gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilutu with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes. Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come. Get back! Grasping his blade, Staunton slashes in Minago's eyeless face. With surprising agility for one of his stature, flees up the stairs. Oh man, he cut her. Curses! The Lilitu runs a hand over her face, staining her delicate fingers of blood. Stubborn as a mule, never mind. My pet, never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss the scratch and beg forgiveness. You will be mine, wholly, eternally, and willingly. Man, demons. So I think the volume's a little high. Let's see. Seems a little high to me. Put down to 35. I don't know if that even helped that much. See if we can follow him. Anything? Did we miss anything? Oh, yeah, definitely missed some potions there. Cold iron longswords are always nice to sell. So much battle going on. Masterwork dagger. Excusez-moi. All right. Let's see where this will take us. Holy moly. That is a big demon, if I ever did see one. All right, what can we do here? Sever swap. To range, I'm thinking. Smite
These
evil.
magics should be used in other ways.
Gotta make sure we get this right. Oh, how she messed up already. I told you not to go into melee. Wow. Wow, you're just so smart. That was horrible. Okay, she's getting jacked up. Oh, wow. Woo. Man, that was rough. Oh, nice great axe, though. See if we can get people healed up here. Those fallen statuses.
The road awaits.
Really? Come on.
Let us bide our time.
What, why am I not being able to click on this?
What's on your mind?
Come on. Silly.
Rely on me.
There we go.
I can feel evil lurking in you, but you act like a normal person and a good comrade.
How should I know what your goddess considers evil? Maybe I wasn't polite enough to my servants, or didn't give enough coins to beggars in the street.
Huh. Oh, hoping this red face would have gone away, but I guess not. Won't be until, Greater Restoration. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, let's see.
Well?
God, her AC is so bad.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
You know, this I'll have to do.
I welcome your company.
Always be ready for the worst.
We should prepare.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Oh, there's one big stone on bound. The city's good a sight before it's tossed here upside down, that is. We have made it to the stone. Oh, what the heck can we do with it? Oh, there it is. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished wardstone resides, Crusaders could have expected many things. An ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. Not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Minago or a henchman. Only the obelisk glimmering a light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Leeroy once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another. Suddenly, Leeroy sees the wardstone, as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light. It is a cage made of pure energy. A place where the Skari struck looks like a festering wound, from which tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep through the entire artifact. And there inside, two hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other is blood red, but they are all waiting for what? So hearken upon the Light Warrior's word. The Light Warrior speaks of duty and sacrifices made. The words reveal the truth of the wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint, they ask no easing of their burden. The goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again. They would consider it the ultimate honor, sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angel knows the Skari's evil plan. When the last of the Light Warriors falls, Wardstone will become a deadly explosion that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. Light Warrior pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruin of Canabras is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the Wardstone's full power. The eyes of the Aeon, until now slumbering peacefully, the hero's soul awaken. They urge the hero to look upon the Wardstone through them. The Aeon's eye wish to see. Ooh, interesting. So you can say Aeon Mythic Pact. Look on the angels with the Aeon's eyes. Let's do that. The eyes of the Aeon pierce through the essence, matter, and time and reveal the truth of the Wardstone. Stones are just as much a perversion of the world wound itself as the world wound itself. Demons are not of this plane, but this did not give Ayamede and her herald license to disrupt the balance still further by imprisoning untold numbers of angels in stone. A crime committed in the name of good does not offset those committed in the name of evil, only multiplies the harm done to the cosmic order. Hearken unto the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the wardstones. The barrier surrounding the world wound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the wardstone these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough! The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of the Skari and his servants. Once their wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk prisoners beg for freedom, others pray only for death, but they all agree that the existence is unendurable. Crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabras is the perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the wardstone along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end their suffering once and for all. Man, Dark, make a decision. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of Canabras, perhaps even all Mendev, now rest in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. The Aeon's eyes perceive a solution to the goddess's tinkering, one that will cost no lives. One strike of the crystal chisel at the perfect point, the stone's magic will be destroyed, and all the angels who will go to their rightful place, to heaven, or to the plains of chaos and evil. The remnant of the Aeon's power draws all that is left of the Aeon's existence to the hero, urging him to put things right. But somewhere deep within the hero's soul, the familiar ire seethes endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen? It is unleashed here at the stone. So our options are destroy the stone of all the angels inside. Seems like the generic option. We have the good angel mythic path, quell the anger of the Red Warrior by offering them peace. Lawful angel mythic path, cleanse the wardstone, destroying the fallen celestials. Lawful Aeon mythic path, wield the stone's magic and return the celestials to their rightful planes as the Aeon would have wanted. Or evil demon mythic path, unleash the demonic fury. Woo! Well, we are a lawful good paladin, so it really comes down to one of these three options. Cleanse the wardstone, destroying the fallen celestials. Quell the anger of the Red Warrior by offering them peace. Leaning on one of the angel ones, since I was going to go through an angel playthrough here. But which should we choose? That is the million-dollar question, is it not? Cleanse them. Quell the anger. I think in this case, let us cleanse the wardstone, I'm thinking. I may regret it. Let's give it a shot. A righteous hand never misses. The chisel strike destroys the fallen angels who had succumbed to corruption and betrayed their brethren and sacred mission. Warriors of the light greet their deliverer with a joyous battle cry. Cleanse of corruption, the stone fills with blinding light. The Crusaders succeeded. Angel's battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Mendevians can no longer rely on Iomede's gift as once they did. But the danger has passed for now. Unable to bear such a flagrant violation of the law of reality, the magical eyes of the Aeons fade away for good. Ooh, sounds like no more Aeon option for us. Look at this happy city. This had to be in the past, obviously. It's a demon. Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming, and none of them sees it. Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh? Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Ziskari's little gnats. We're here for something else, something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time. Oh, wow. Wait. So was that us? From the beginning of the game on the stretcher? We saw that demon in the library too. Just in the last stream. Huh. Clearly there's a lot of manipulation going on. The blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off Grey Garrison. The Wardstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies. What an odd sensation! I've had my fair of perception-altering experiences, but this is a novel one. What? What are you doing here? How? How did Minago get here? She doesn't rush into the chamber. She had been here the whole time. Some unknown spell has stopped you and your enemies from seeing each other. I see tricks from your pathetic goddess. Ha ha ha. So even Amede will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now. Triumph flares up in Minago's eyes. Look, you're already wounded, pathetic mortal. I have no trouble finishing you off. Looking down, you notice the wound on your chest has opened up again and is bleeding as if you were hit by a sword. But there is no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edge of the wound starts to join and heal until it closes fully. Minago stares at you with an expression of displeasured surprise. You'll die anyway. Demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threat rises, ring hollow to you now. You look at her, like a titan looking at an ant, overwhelming, all-conquering powers fill you. What that little demoness? Those irritating hordes of the abyss, the gods themselves are your only equal now. Crusaders never surrender. I will vanquish evil. And I'm at his name. We will cast you back into the abyss. What are you babbling about? Can't possibly still have any hope of victory. Doomed little cockroach, your pathetic crusades are on the laughing stocks of the abyss. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals, and not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends because I'm going to kill you right now.
Let me draw the first blood.
All right, lovely.
Into the fray!
A little worried about this. So put armor on them.
Make every strike count.
Okay. I guess I can't combo the two. What else we got here? Ooh, whoa. Make sure we get this right. Don't want to mess this up.
A solid plan.
We shall overcome.
Go for their hearts!
Do we get him? Or... Minago. All traces of Minaga's bravado have disappeared. Now her voice trembles with panic. How are you doing that? Where's your power coming from? Staunton Vane. Minago, to me! Staunton, my darling, I knew you'd come back for me. Staunton, shut it. Get over here now. Get behind me. The dwarf turns his hard eyes on you. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape. The Crusaders were right. You're a traitor, and you're always a traitor. Maybe you're right. But you won't change your mind either way, so why waste my time trying to convince you? No matter what he does, no matter what he says, Staunton Vale will always be considered a traitor. Well then, Staunton Vale will finally be the traitor you've always wanted. People are always calling me a monster and a freak. Tell me, how come I've never once considered listening to them and becoming the terrible thing everyone claims I am? You might have a point if you'd been hearing those things every day for 70 years straight. 70 years? Whoa! At least I won't live long enough to suffer through anything like that. Lucky me, I suppose. Staunton, enough talking. Minago, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off quickly before I change my mind. No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together. I will go where we can be happy. Staunton, go. Let me finally. Staunton clenches his teeth, swallowing the rest of his words, panting. Looks between Minago and you and back again. At last, the dwarf nods. Damn it all, let's go. Demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will one day master that inconceivable huge power. Oh, Mythic level 1, everybody. Yeah. All right, gotta save that. Ooh, this is exciting. This is exciting. First of all, new loot. Man, it's a bunch of junk. No matter. This is what we came for. Ooh, Mythic Path. So, bit of fun. So, this mythic character is drawing their power from chaos. No, we're not chaos, closer to the abyss. So, this is kind of the evil. Oh, probably closer to heaven, but let's see what else there is. Dance Macabre. Oh, this is kind of like the undead. That's kind of cool. Force Reality. That's the law. Instrument of Freedom. Pretty sure closer to heaven. I mean, we are a paladin after all. So mythic characters that draw their power from good gain the ability to unleash a ray of heavenly light, targeting an ally or a foe within 50 feet as a ranged touch attack. This ray heals allies for 46 plus 2d6 per mythic rank points of damage, or deals the same amount of damage to enemies. Those characters use their ability 3 times per day plus 1 extra time each mythic rank beyond the first. Ooh. Oh, nice. On the second mythic rank, those characters become closer to angels, gaining resist 20 acid, cold, and immunity to petrification. Now that is nice. What else we got? Bypass epic damage reduction. Your mythic powers allow you to bypass damage reduction. What is N epic? Does that mean all damage except for epic damage? No matter what, that is amazing. All right. And a mythic ability. Woo! So, is that mythic ability and then mythic feats come up later? Ooh, okay. So, what do we want? Ascended elements. Interesting. Okay. We don't have summons, unfortunately. We can get boundless heal. We are... Ooh, Cleaving Shot. Each time you deal critical damage with a ranged weapon, or reduce the target to 0 points, you deal your weapon damage to all other enemies in 10-foot radius. That's really cool. That may have to be it. Cleaving Shot. Distracting Shot. Your ranged weapon attacks are dangerous enough for the enemy to forget about melee threats. If you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank. Huh. Ooh. We're not in melee. There we go. Like Limitless Rage. Master Shapeshifter. Oh man, that'll be a lot of fun for being a rager. Ooh, you no longer have limits to rage per day. Instead, when you enter rage, you gain temporary hit points for every 2 rounds of rage you would be limited to without this ability. Huh. Nice. Unlimited polymorph effects. Ranging shots. Every time you miss an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, aim improves, giving you a stacking +1 bonus on attacks against the same enemy. Up to maximum rank. The bigger they are. Bonus to your attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to AC the target receives from their size. Ooh. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're going to start with Cleaving Shot because that just makes too much sense. Ooh, for summoners. So much fun stuff for summoning casters. Yep. Cleaving Shot it is. That is nice. And that means, where's my ability? Close to the heavens? Why is that a button? Oh, that must be the actual icon for the spell, huh? That's cool. I'm alright with that. What are we gonna give the paladin? You can use smite a number of additional time that equal to half your mythic rank. Okay, now boundless healing. When you cast a cure wounds spell or another healing spell becomes reach. So Oh wow, so you get ranged healing. That's going to be good for my other healer, but we need something for melee. Ever ready. Whenever you make an attack opportunity, you gain a bonus. Yeah, we don't do those that much. Last stand. Once per day, when your hit points drop low, you become unkillable. For 2 rounds, you become immune to damage. It would make you unconscious. Oh, that's actually really good. Might go for that, actually. That's kind of good too. Anti-paralysis. Inspirational leader. I think we are gonna do last stand though. This is a tank. Yeah, they don't get nearly as many things, but that's okay.
No reason to pause.
Oh, you know what? We should have done. I forgot his gets a
We
pet.
will win this war.
We should have got powered up the pet. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. This is exactly why I saved it. In case we misclicked something. I forget that the paladin has a companion, which will qualify for like a summon, I think. All right, let's go and pick the same stuff. Closer to heaven. Cleaving Shot. And for her, it's this right here. Mythical Beast. Your animal companion is just as mythic as you. Your animal companion gains a bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution equal to half your mythic rank plus 1. Its attacks now ignore damage reduction except, I don't know what N is all. I think that's like the super immunity. So that's huge. It is, they're going to basically hit everything. That is winning right there.
Always be ready for the worst.
Okay, we have another ranged character, so we're gonna... Ooh, Abundant Key. That'll be good for higher levels, but I think we're gonna do... Oh, here are all the other ones we don't... Oh, there's a good amount of them. That's gonna be fun to look at later. Alright, so we will do... Cleaving Shot. And there we go. He's got a pet. This is definitely a pet master, so guess what? Not even a question. More mythical beasts. Just too epic.
Open your heart to me.
And then let's see for her. She is an interesting one. I have a really best joke. Oh wow, this is nice. So this is like if you end up again transforming or you have natural attacks, your natural attacks now ignore all damage reduction basically. Except for NE, whatever that is again. Yeah, oh man. Oh, that's actually good too. I didn't realize exposed vulnerability every third hit of a ranged weapon against the same target. Enemy deals initial 1d6 per 2 mythical ranks of divine damage. Yeah, I don't really know how to play her. Her AC is just really poor. Ooh, here we go. Second Spirit. Now let's add a Second Spirit. Why not? Nature. Aspect of Wolf. Beast Shape. Yeah, let's do Nature. Maybe she can, like, transform and not be useless. Spirit Hunter. Mythic Companion. What do we get? Oh, because she is a Mythic Companion. Duh. Don't mind me.
Well,
So, where did she select her spirit? Oh, where's the benefit of that? Let's see here. Ooh, what do we got here? We haven't really messed around with that at all. Maybe she should summon nature's ally. Here's the level 3. Ooh, you imbue a suit of armor or shield of enhancement bonus. 1 hour per level. That's good. So that you can cast on your own shield. Ooh, animate dead. I kind of like that. Cure serious wounds are really good though too. Ooh. Giant frogs or mites. I wish they lasted longer. Oh, let's get some summon on animate undead. I like that. I thought it's supposed to give us shaman spirit. Does that give us some sort of? I thought it gave us some extra abilities. Yeah, it's supposed to battle additional. It gives you different hexes. Gets the bonus spells. I guess I'm just not high enough yet to really get the benefit. That's what it comes down to. And what do we not need on here? Let's see. Oh, nice. Forget that they actually don't accept the fray. I want to make sure nobody else accidentally accepts the rage.
I will help where I can.
Together we stand.
But the pets can accept the rage, yeah. Makes total sense. Demoralized, don't need that. Let's see. So I need to get that armor going. It's not going to be needed mid-combat. Summon pets, there we go. Interesting.
What's on your mind?
Still not a fan of the class, but let's see here. Speaking of good classes. Bound the ceiling, of course. That is just... Gotta get the super heal on the healer. And they bypass the damage as well. That is epic.
I always did what was right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Becomes right.
Okay. I think we're out of here. I don't think we ever found a storyteller. Yeah, the hidden notes from the storyteller, but felt like we looked everywhere. So I'm not going to waste time. Let us move on. Oh, we are so mythical. We are heroes. Let's see. Moving on. Oh, look at this big old celebration. Gnomes. Anivia. Make way, warrior queens coming through with a round for the heroes. When Anivia reaches the long table, your party is gathered around. She heavily flops onto the bench and hands the tankards of beer. The heart is packed, and you considered nixing a little shindig. Beth. Irabeth. I did consider it, and I still am considering it. It hasn't even been a week since last demon was booted out of Canabres, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. Irabeth sighs. But the people deserve to celebrate, and Leeroy deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendev. That was one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party. Irabeth. According to the watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside of Canabres. I get the feeling that the demons are as shocked by what happened as we are. Irabeth rubs her forehead pensively. What happened in the garrison? What you did? It was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remember us and decided to intervene. Beth, come on. You agreed. No serious business today. Irabeth, all right. I'm done. No more. Ha! Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on a great garrison, our own fortress, and we'd blown the roof off the place. It's simply unforgivable, comes the cheerful voice of someone sitting at the far corner of the table. Anivia, while we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you, Leeroy, have been blessed by Amede herself. Was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof? And turns out that people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. Town folks are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh yeah. Here, breathe on this for me. Neva pulls a piece of gray stone from her pocket. For good luck. Breathe on the stone. We'll need all luck we can get. Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant. Irabeth. Neville, Irabeth mutters. What are you on about now? Anevia. What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Amade herself? Well, a couple perhaps, says the same mirthful voice that joined in before. Irabeth. Amade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't. Irabeth looks at the end of the table where the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off. Queen Galfrey. I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment? Woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrow. Your Highness. Queen Galfrey. Yes, it is me. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. Woman rises from her seat, approaching you and holding out your hand. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev. Lawful, kiss her hand. It is an honor, your highness. And for me also. Curiosity sparkles in the queen's eyes. She openly appraises you. So, this is what he looks like. The one all of Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could. Irabeth. Irabeth, finally recovering from the shock, bolsters her feet. Your Highness, I'll have them arranged. Queen Galfrey, calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. Personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all of your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabres will enjoy themselves today, and my reinforcements will ensure peace and order. Will you join our celebration, your highness? Queen Galfrey. The queen laughs. Please, don't your highness me. We're in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Queen Galfrey. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. Couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders. We're here celebrating while the demons might be planning their next campaign. Oh, I do not doubt that even for a moment, but we will not give them another chance to catch us off guard. It is time to turn back the tide. Darren, Your Highness, my dear cousin. Queen Godfrey, Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised. Darren, I live to please you, my queen. My first thought, when the Scaris cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half Canabra's crusaders in one fell swoop, was of you, my queen, and how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen a demon attack. We have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades. Irabeth, I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night, Irabeth mutters. Queen Godfrey, I value your dedication and your eloquence. Queen gives him a genuine smile. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers. Darren, not a chance. I'm not made for this front line. Leeroy, excellent bash. But alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. New shipment of wine from Keonan and 3 beautiful creatures of the same prevalence. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory. Queen Gaffney, I shall hold you to that, Count, and now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. Did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you. The Queen smiles archly. Especially for you, Leeroy, but I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer. So I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabres. Now, what are we drinking? Party time.
Have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Very interesting. The Burning City. Legion. Is that him next to Irabeth, the hero who saved Canabras? The Queen is coming. The Queen! Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabras. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Godfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabres, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, your leader from now until victory or death. Hooray! Now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. You heard the Queen dismissed. There, the troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp. Then I shall expect your presence at headquarters. All right. Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Alrighty. Ooh, and we leveled the beginning of a long road. Looks like we leveled up. Might as well. Let's see. Another Divine Hunter. What are we unlocking? The Distant Mercy. At 6th level, a Divine Hunter can expend 2 uses. Lay on hands. Ability to use her lay on hand ability on a target within 5 feet per paladin level. Ooh. You can heal 1d6 point of damage for every 2 paladin levels. Oh, interesting. So basically ranged. Heal. I like that. Quite a bit. I know there's things that you need mobility 3 for, so I'm gonna pump that a little bit. Distant Mercy. That is what we need. So let's see here. Ooh, gotta pick some stuff to have on the bars and some things not. So there should be a new button for it, I think. Light of the Angel. Alright, we already have that. Lay on hands self, lay on hands others. There's a Distant Mercy. So that's good. Alright, it's not bad.
Forwards.
What do we have quest-wise? Wait for liberation. Visit Genog in Chili Creek. The young cleric of Verastra is sailing to their salvation. He is certain that the warm welcome waits you, and he even invited the command to visit him at his new home. Okay. Alright, alright. Make it to Dresden. Talk to the Queen. Examine the campsite of the Eagle Watch. Find the location of the recruits from Norisen. Examine the campsite of the Canabrace Knights. And then talk to the Army Quartermaster. Alright, we shall. Oh, here's Horgus. Good day. Do you remember me? I'm Jerna. We spoke in Defender's Heart. So you're the commander of the crusade now. Erastral knows it's hard to imagine someone worthier to take up the post. Save Canabris. May the good gods help prevail you. Have you joined the crusades? Don't take it amiss, but no, I haven't. I have my own tasks. I am needed in Chili Creek. Kindly Hamlet, which, due to some oversight, has been left without a priest these many years. I'm about to set sail for there. Make my journey along Old Man Sullen. All right. May Erastil watch over you. The god of the hunt.
Without a doubt.
Examine the campsite. Okay, all right.
I will guide us.
See what's in here. We outfitted the tent to be used as the chapel. Even the less pious. Okay.
I will see this through.
What the space has been sanctified so you can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. I'm pretty sure that's just thematic for the most part. There we go. Might as well pick up anything cold iron. You'll watch Crusader. Find the location of recruits. Did we really find the location? I don't know which one is it. Oh, I guess these are recruits. Okay. A group of soldiers talking loudly, laughing joyfully, passing around a flask. See, so picture this. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent, and I'm sat in a bushing wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor. Not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. Bathroom break. So what did you do? What did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. They all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword and they spot me. Jump over the fire wearing nothing but my mail shirt. I grab my sword and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming. I jump to attack them and they fight back, but fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Sid takes a sip from the flask. Haha, that's some story. Hey, stop gulping. Leave us some for us. Irabeth. We've only just set off and you're already drinking? And with the queen in the camp? Stop this at once. Sela, the knight quickly snapped to attention. Sela raises the flask and says loudly, "Right you are, Commander Turbade. We are but drinking to the queen's health." Chaotic, take the flask. Give me a sip too. Oh, God. Lawful. Sela, show some discipline. Sela becomes serious and puts the flask away. My apologies, Commander. That's better. You're a paladin in an army, not a mercenary raiding party. Make sure you act like it. That's right, laying the smackdown. Making our beast be damned. Oh, look at these, the actors. Grandma Grelton, director. A well-dressed old dwarf is lecturing a motley company, shaking her ladle at them, belligerently noticing you. She flings up her hand. Good afternoon, your commanderness. You remember us? We were the crew from the Next Door Theater Company, the one you saved in Canabras, back when you weren't your commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on a campaign with you. We signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up theater is expensive, so we all have to take side jobs. We don't stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Of course, the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real ones. Luckily, we have Master Kemp. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. Kemp, Soundmaster. We caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burned-out village. The glum and husky half-orc mumbles softly. Put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. Grandma Gretchen. But the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the Great Knight Commander. We had to write Barney over there, breaking a number of lances as well as a shovel, rolling a pin, and set of back scratchers, but we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited for the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage, Commander. I'm played to be played by a gnome or a Cyclops actor. He's completely tame, believe me. Has a few issues of articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume. Wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show, you mainly just make short, heroic explanations at the fateful moment, like "onward" or "we'll never give up" or "my heart burns with courage." Lampkin can definitely handle the script. That's great. I'm to be played by a gnome. Not a gnome, two gnomes. Rubbledum and Hierophant are twins. One of them sits on the other's shoulders and puts on a long coat so they can play tall characters. They switch places every so often, so each gets their moment of fame. And that way, they each only have to learn half of the script. All right, I've made my decision. The Cyclops looks actually kind of cool. It will be Lampkin the Cyclops, I think. Wonderful. Sorry we took you away from all the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsal. I mean, first we'll wash some pots, then we're off to rehearsals. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now. That's funny. That is pretty funny. All right.
Without a doubt.
Oh, there's Darren. Look at that. He's got people like in underwear, courtesans. Of course, play on play. Oh, Leeroy, soon you will be marching All the riffraff through the demonic wastelands, and I'll be lounging on a feather bed in a wonderful company. Oh, man. Living the life. What's in here? Oh, loot. My favorite things. Let's see here. Yeah, some book. Why not? Let's loot it all. Ooh, scrolls. More loot. Our storyteller. Oh, look. There's Nino. The foxy lady. Although smiles when he hears his footsteps. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory. And on acquiring acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. He said, please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could use a story. Let me touch them. I'll see what I can see. Olaf carefully takes Yanel's sword radiance, and a faint smile touches his lips. Powerful force lies dormant in the sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. Storyteller is fiddling with a fragment of a gold buckle in his fingers. An old thing, creating long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost in the darkness. However, relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secrets it's hiding. Would you like to know it? Bring me 5 vials of magical essence, and I will revive this object, and with it, its story. Ooh. Present radiance. Shall we? Oh, I need a broken buckle and required materials. Presence, radiance. What do you see in the past? Story touches the blade of his finger. Sadness rings in the voice. Dresden is doomed. Demons attack right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope. We built you as a symbol that land mutilated by the abyss could still be restored to mortals. Now you're perishing, and there is nothing I could do. We retreat. No, we flee. Frightened crowd rushes out into the night through the southern gate. You're chased by the angry howls of demon killings. The last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, but I'm standing still on the wall. I am covering the retreat. Demons do not attack. They seethe around you, fall from the sky, shrunk from all sides at once. They can't be stopped, but they can be distracted. Run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows with a golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. Imagine that the soft glimmer of the sword I see through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer night sun. I smile. I open my eyes and call out, "Hey, the scoury spawn. Who wants the best trophy of the night? You know my name, Yaniel. You know how many of you I have killed with this very hand. You want to curry favor with Razorand, Minago, or Echo of your lord? Bring them my head, if you can." Roaring and screaming, they rushed towards me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The wave crashed against me, spattering my armor of bloody froth. Broken wings and chopped up bodies plummet to the foot of the tower. The heat of battle, I see Joran's pale face down there. He looks up at me in desperation, but he can't help. He's carrying 2 wounded on his shoulders. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. This is what I am fighting for. I am covering the retreat. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. Last demon I stabbed, the radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-sickled hand. He flies up, but falls somewhere far behind the walls, by the road, being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes on me, filled with shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Dresden, I'm dying with you. Light of the sword, righteous Ayamede, I accept my soul. The storyteller runs his hands along the blade with a sad smile. I know whose memory this is. Heard about her so many times. Danielle was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. Do you see the future of the sword? Just one of the numerous possibilities. The blind elf touches the sword hilt. Metal rings in his voice. I slide out of the sheath swiftly. Probably watch the army of warriors led by my lord. I sing, slashing the air, putting courage in their hearts. I am radiance. Tremble, city of Dresden. My Yeti Lady Yaniel has perished, but I am not done yet. Charge! The storyteller returns the sword to you. It is nice to know that the sword's glory days are not over. As many battles ahead, take care of it. It's a glorious sword. Revive this relic for me. Do we have that? No, we don't. It's red. Alright. Oh, did I? I got the page you were looking for from the garrison. The storyteller, I didn't even realize I did. Storyteller carefully takes the pages from your hands. His fingers touch the ancient letters, gently examining them lightly, following their lines. I see. Myself. Young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found a key to my past? Finally, we'll find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Nice. The elf's expression becomes withdrawn. The wrinkles of his face soften. Thank you, Leeroy. And please, follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. The storyteller inhales sharply. A few times it begins the story. They are leaving. The people of Keonan faced the coming of Earthfall and admitted that they were capable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers. All of them hurried to the gates of Savrian, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe. But my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision of my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind, with a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of Savrian stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go. 2. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds, in case you change your mind. He hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Savian. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I set my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I am standing at the top of my tower many miles to the north of Keonan, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock rushing down on my world, and then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion, and up to the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filled my eyes with darkness. Drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come around, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind, but no. Little by little, I begin to see the stone wall. I am alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Aslant. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earth fall, proudly, like the last Archmage of Keonan should. Will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness, not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I am but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. Without noticing, the storyteller raises his voice to a shout. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life. It kills an era, ending the greatness of Golarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. Elf suddenly winches and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It's not so strange to see myself feel the emotions tearing me up inside. Those I felt a long time ago and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writing on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we will find out how my story ended. Perhaps even why I forgot. Thank you for your stories. All right. I wish you interesting adventures.
Forwards.
Magical essence. No idea how we're going to get that. Okay, army. So we missed. What are we missing? Army quartermaster. Oh, wrong. So where's the army quartermaster? Did we miss something? See what's in here. Yep, more loots. Nice bed. Big old clean bed. Earthbreaker.
We march ahead.
Wait, hold on, I saw something. For armor, anything good here? Oh, nice. Magical half plate. That is always good. It is heavy. Half plate of Vigor. Ooh, nice. +2 Constitution bonus. That is going to the Paladin. For sure. Yeah, it's got even better armor class too. Can anybody else? Well, I don't think anybody else can wear plate though. It's okay. An upgrade is an upgrade. We're just borrowing it.
Without a doubt.
I know we still got to talk to somebody else. Who are we missing? So
I was successful in my search.
oh, nice. Yeah, we got to find a quartermaster, whoever that is.
I will guide us.
Horses. Mounts are definitely a thing in this one. Horse, horse, horse. Where else did we miss talking to? Wilser Garm. Man face looks like he'd been forged from copper. His deep wrinkles darkened with the suit of hundreds of battles and thousands of campfires. His bald head is covered with a dozen scars, and a gray, bristly beard on his chin is the color of ash. His eyes up lazily and creaks like a dry, rustled hinge. Wilser Garm at your service. What'd you want? Oh, vendor. Nice. Okay, which is good because we have a ton of junk to unload. Yep. Let's unload all of the stuff that's not magical and not special. Should be like a button for selling all masterwork items, I would say. So much of it. But enough of those complaints. do. Make 8,000. That's pretty nice. Some nice stuff here. Ooh, painful remorse. What is good if you get like use it for ooh, adamantine full plate. Nice. It's expensive shield though. Wow, they got a bunch of nice stuff here. Rock of Nature. Ah. We're gonna hoard our money for now though. Campsite of the Eagle Watch. Where is that? Oh, here we go. Yep, there we go. So we missed something. Crusader Wizard.
Our path leads on.
I'm supposed to check out something over here. What did we miss? Okay, there we go. There's Ember. All right, that's it. Let's just go to talk to the Queen. First things first. Ooh, look at all these goodies. So there's anything special we can get. These are just all basic items. Ooh. It's always nice. Yoink. Oh, here's my chest. So that's good. That means I can put my stuff away. I don't want to sell. I don't really want to sell any of this magical stuff yet. I don't really have anybody gonna wield the stuff. Shiny dagger. Some pretty cool items. I may have to check them out later. Put the armor away for now too. Alright, let's talk to the Queen.
Without a doubt.
The wheel between offer and clear does that. Clear for, yeah. I'll try. I actually, when I first played, I think I sold it. It doesn't mark Radiance as a anything special. It just looks like a longsword in your inventory. So just a masterwork. So that would be really bad to just sell for 100 gold. It's nice to see you, Keith, by the way. We got our first mythic levels. It's quite exciting. Not sure if you were here for that part. The Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She's made her move and now waits her opponent's reply. Commander, she gets quickly to the point. I am happy with the troop review. I expect it will be sufficient for the task. I've chosen a target for your campaign, and the target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was stored there. This is a banner that was once held by the Ayamede herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make this clear from the start. Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. Holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of the most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is still kept somewhere within the citadel. Demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. Hope the task is clear. Sending 2 specialists to help you. Along with the soldiers, a historian, Nura Dendivar, and a cleric, Social Vanik. The Queen nods to the human man and the young halfling woman standing next to her. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Keith. I think I'll put as one of the equipment sets for the paladin, because when it comes to my group right now, she's probably the most likely to use it. But very good idea. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Aimede also wants to talk to you. Honorable Leoter, whom everyone calls Hawkblade. I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Highness. Therefore, I shall leave you for now, but ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience. Hi, listen. It's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. I'm going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I take part in it. Wonder if she's going to be a companion. Sosil. Now, this guy I know is one. Sosil. I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further. Queen Gaffrey. You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us, Erebeth? You can go too. Here it is. You should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canabris. A vision I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven. Lariel, I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew and Drezel fell in the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even so, righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterwards, matters took a turn for the worse. Angels left us to go on their special mission. Smile, kind and sad, crosses the queen's face. So strange to hear the name I used to hear when I was young. Like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong towards it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again? I think we're good. The task is clear. Splendid. Ah, yes. The queen gives you an impish wink. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable. Queen Gaffney. Count, there you are. You received my instructions. I did, though I did not have time to read these things before I was dragged before your highness. In truth, I was readying myself to depart. Queen Gaffrey. No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted. The queen makes stately gesture in your direction. As you are aware, Leeroy has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering who to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count. Darren's cool expression wavers, but he seems not to be fully cognizant of what is happening. That or he is holding himself tightly in check. It is a great honor, I suppose. That's a great idea. I know you would approve, Commander. The Queen bestows a smile on you, then brings her gaze to rest on Darren once more. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Abris has put my mind at ease, so you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post, but I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendiv's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here. The Count offers a bow, either as a sign of respect or in order to hide his flushed face. Only the barest quiver can be heard in his voice. Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me. Then let's get going. May Ayamede help us. Oh, he must be so very happy. All right, preparations are complete. They're very nice. Nerva sweeps an inquisitive glance over you. So tell me straight, how'd that brawl at the Grey Garrison end? Heard rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, to listen. No idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. Some say that Ayamede came to you and appointed you a herald. Others say that you died, and an honest to God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion, an alchemist's lab, and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you really have changed since the Great Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you've become kinda... Neva waves her hand, trying to find a word. Smarter? More dangerous? More charismatic? More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander, and by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not to us. Or to yourself. Dun dun dun. All right, you watch yourself now. Okay, where are we? Visit the abandoned... what? Okay, I talk to Sosel. Alright, so we got some people to talk to. Priest. There it is. Mr. Hawkblade. Commander, a tall man with piercing yellow-green eyes, gives you a brief nod. Let me personally congratulate you on your new title. Thank you for your time in advance. I am Leeroy Hawkblade, an inquisitor of the Church of Iomedes, the bringer of light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count Darren Arende. What brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Ayamede in an investigation of the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the crusade has plenty of other matters to tend to. Please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I am calling upon you. The Inquisitor open face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in his thoughts for a moment. Suppose that you have already heard about Count Arde's story. I refer to the tragedy at Heaven's Estate. You're going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate. How it happened, you see, Commander? I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev before the world wound, and yet on that day turned into a labyrinthine house of horror like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the digression. I want to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seems odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy of a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send to Canabres for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? Found the demons dead with their heads cut off. We got into the estate. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? The demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses. Why has this never been repeated since the tragedy at Heaven's Edge? You are the only person who can help me, Commander, because the only living witness of this event is currently serving in your army. Army's route will take you near the very site of the tragedy. Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed. Potent magic throughout all these years, and only the Count has the power to break the seal. It's unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside. In any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family seat. But if you, as his commander, express your wish to visit the estate, he will be obliged to fulfill it. I will simply follow you as one of your attendants. There are hundreds of ways, 1,000 paths, and myriad loopholes in human lives that the forces of evil can use to their advantage. Not sure which of these lead to demons, the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I do know it wasn't a simple raid, the kind faced by Crusaders face every day. That incident involved a significantly more powerful entity, and that is why I am asking for your help. Cannot be sure that such a tragedy will not happen again until we uncover the truth. Fine, I will help you. What do you need me to do? Dieter bows his head at you with an exceptional reverence. Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak with the Count and tell him you wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I will also require your help during the investigation. You will have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me. I will remain here for a while. All right, I gotta go. Fascinating. Now let's make sure I put that weapon on the Paladin. Man, she is still jacked up. Would have thought that would have improved, but maybe not. There we go. Here's her holy weapon. There's Social. A young cleric stands before an easel, his brush hovering over the campus without touching it. Instead of painting, the young man absent-mindedly gazes at a sky of Canabras, which is still streaking with towering plumes of black smoke. Finally, he notices you and smiles, shaking off his stupor. Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's a pity I wasn't there at the Great Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles away. Miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope. Who are you, and how could you possibly be of use to my army? You want to discuss something with me, right? Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabras behind, I'd like to visit the martyr Zacchaeus' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. Okay. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now. I understand if you can't find the time, but if you could, I would be sincerely grateful. It's nice to meet you. Now I have to go. You must be rather busy indeed. Leading Crusade all yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for hundreds of years, but you've given us a chance at victory. Something has been revealed. That's easy. In the actual group? Let's see. Is he one of my characters? Oh, he is. Oh my god, he's got horrible gear. Killing me, Smalls. He uses mail. I think I'm gonna bring him along. Didn't one of our characters get like mail armor? What does she got? Silver robes. Ooh, where does she have this in here? Wow, let's get this off of her. I could be given to somebody else. Take both these off since we're not playing as her. What does she have? Magical ring. Okay, we'll take that off as well. Where did that character go? I just had him. It's funny. There he is. So can he equip any of this stuff? Alright, we'll see.
We march ahead.
I think I have some stuff in the bank. See if you can equip any of it. At the bank. I don't know why I call my bank my commander's. I don't know if you can wear that, but let's take a look. Also, we don't need that big wieldy two-hander. I don't know if you can heavy mace of fire. Maybe you can wear that. Finesse weapon. The collapse. That sounds really cool too. One-handed battle hammer. Or warhammer. Icebreaker. Let's see if you can wear any of those. Oh, good. He can wield this. This will be good. Need to get him a shield. For sure. Let's go to that vendor. Where do we see him? He was somewhere right over here. God, I hate how it spins it around. Get all discombobulated. Okay, we'll just get I'm thinking... Oh, wow, these are expensive. Wow, a +3 tower shield? We could afford this technically. Oh, but you need the tower shield, huh? You know what? Can he wield a heavy shield? We need him to be protected a little bit, so let's see what his class proficiencies are. Shelling. Oh, his weapon, favorite weapon is glaive. That's why he's wielding it. Charm domain too, huh? Interesting. Not my favorite domains. Let's see. Simple weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields, except tower shields. Alright, so we'll get him a shield and get him some sort of medium armor. And do we really? Oh, I equipped it. That's why. Got it. Alright, let's get something for him. Spend a little money. We'll do the heavy shield +1. And we'll do armor-wise. Banded mail, maybe. That's 8. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's expensive. All heavy armor. Flowing scales. Ah, concealment. You don't got to get too fancy. Let's do banded mail. Can you wear that? But it's heavy, just kidding. 7 AC. Okay, that's what we'll get him. A breastplate +1. Deal. Good. That'll be a little... 16 AC is not going to cut it. There you go, 21 AC. Still pretty gosh darn horrible. But could be worse. Oh, what are these spells? Prayer, dispel magic? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Deep slumber. Yeah, let's give him slumber instead. Well, crowd control at least. What's Arkan's aura? see. I think you can turn any of those into healing spells too, so that's good. Magical vestment. This is it right here. That's what he needs. 1 hour per level to protect himself. Get him some decent AC. Level 2. Lesser restoration. Grace. Effortless armor. No. Ooh, what is this? Protect from evil communal. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And we can do. Why not? Bone shaker. I mean, I'll probably be using this for. There we go. That's fine. We'll see how that works out. Just seeing if he doesn't get the mythic levels, huh? I wonder why not. All right. Yeah, his god's favorite weapon is glaive. The little descriptor set on his class. That's what he starts with. In fact, if you take a look, that's what he has right here. But it's just really bad. I mean, it's a 1d10. It's not bad, but he's a cleric. I don't want him running around with 16 AC. He's going to get absolutely destroyed. More than anything, I just want to... This is like if he gets jumped. I don't even want him tanking or anything like that. Like our paladin, what's her AC? 27. See, that's what you need to not die instantly. I mean, he's got 21 AC, but then he gets to cast his bark skin, so he gets up in the mid-20s. Even he has 21. She had only 19. That was one of her problems. Yeah. So I need him as safe as I can get him. Heck, he's my ranged cleric, and he's got 18. So I think we're supposed to talk. Let me see. Where is... Said we got to get ourselves invited. We had just seen him. I remember he was about to leave. So he's got to be somewhere here in the camp.
Forwards.
Sela, no. You go watch. There he is, Darren. There you are, my dearest commander. I'll have to visit Heaven's Edge and see the Arden estate someday. Oh, I was just about to mention myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we were to celebrate at Heaven's Edge? Not far from here, we get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. Darren seems to have trouble getting the words out, which clearly indicates how rarely he has to ask for anything. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I am obliged to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Are you really going to throw a banquet at the very place where your whole family died? Darren purses his lips for a moment before replying in a borrowed drawl. Yes? What of it? Am I supposed to weep and quake at the fear of the rest of my life? Stayed away from the damn place for 10 years, and now I'm going to return there to drink, dance, and be merry without a care in the world. Keep your squeamish disapproval to yourself. All right, deal. But I just had to say that. Perfect. You'll have a ball, and I'll make sure of it. Something strange flickers in Darren's smile. All right, that's pretty good. All right. So before you end, I wanted to show you guys the interface. It's got much to be desired, but the army interface is kind of interesting. It's kind of the new meta thing you do. So let me just save leaving camp. All right. All right. Don't need any of this. Leave. And we are going to kick out, I'm thinking her, unfortunately. Need her for that little mission. So I'm not sure if you've seen this. And it's still really, really rough. So now you have your own party that you can move. But you can also select your legion. So, and here you get to edit it. And it's really kind of lame right now. So we just have 100 footmen. But we got to set a leader. So we're going to buy a leader. And it costs 500 finance points. We get 200 finance points a week in game. You can also buy it with gold. So this kind of like replaces the town building stuff from Kingmaker. So they have different specialties. So here are 4 options. It looks like they're random because in my other playthrough, there's different ones. So this guy has offensive training and Scorching Ray. He's got Shield of Faith. He's got Traveler. Army restores 10 additional movement points every day per level of this feat. That's pretty powerful because you get 40 points. So this gives you an extra 25% movement speed. Heroism. Target unit gets a +2 bonus to attack and restores morale. Kind of leaning towards this guy. But defensive training is pretty good too. +1 bonus to defense. The army gets +1 bonus to situational roll during combat. So that's really good too. But mobility is so big in this game. He looks cool. All right, let's do Sir Tector Silverhill. He sounds pretty cool. So now we set him to the leadership. And I wish they don't even have a tutorial for this as of yet. Well, they have this Crusader introduction. Control the army. Movement points restored when you spend day resting. Armies can be improved by recruiting new units. Right now, there's not even any cool like pictures for them. They can use different abilities. The military companion will need 3 types of resources: finance points, material points, and energy points. Be obtained by winning battles. In the future, you can also receive them by construction and building. Morale statistic reflects the general mood of the crusade. Positive morale improves resource generation and recruitment growth, while negative morale increases the number. Victory increases morale, but if the army does not win a victory for an extended time, there's morale drop. So that's this stat right here. Morale 0. Lovely. So we can also hire more. So right now, we can get more archer or more footmen. We have 1,700 left. Let's go ahead and I think get. We want foot. We want some archers. Kind of want to get some archers. Get some range killing. I'll get 30. Let me see. Let's just buy some more resources. That's what we got money for, right? We want. How expensive is it? We have 22,000 gold. Can I just type this in? Of course not. 1,500 gold for that. What is 4,000? Oh, that's how much there's left you can get. There we go. So I want to see if I can get a full stack. Not quite. I wanted to get a full stack of these guys. All right. There we go. 40. That's what we were looking for. So recruit them. They form a second army. And they start in Canabras, and you move them. See this counter? So it's always, and then you can combine the armies, move them forward. I'm sure they're going to have, like, you know, icons and stuff in the future. You can also split these, is what I did to kind of create. Oops. There we go. You shift left click on them. Hello. Okay, I've never actually combined them before. Did I just mess that up? We can be all fancy. Yeah, like a military layout. Let's see. Will these combine? Oh, see. You don't get to control which they combine with, though. Maybe I'm just Mickey Mousing it. All right, now I can do split into half and half. Maybe you go like this just to protect them in a corner. That's what we'll do here really quick. And then, what is this, footman? So you kind of want to get 50 more. It's going to be expensive. You know what? Isn't that what money's for? Always end up spending the most on these things, I find. Same in Pathfinder Kingmaker, always the city resources. Rarely bought any items. Okay. There we go. So we can get another 1,500. And now we have a half decent army. Combine them. There we go. And now we can do one of these. Nice little layout like that. So that'll be the army for now. And now you can swap between the two as you move. He's got actually that mission to go to see him. But we are done for the night. So I'm going to save this. So end of stream 11. I will be back tomorrow to stream again from 8:30 Pacific to 10:30. And we'll do some of these battles and see what happens. So thanks for coming out and watching. Those of you that have, and those of you that watch this on the replay, remember you can always check all my replays on YouTube. I have its own, one little section, little watch list of all of these that you can catch up on. And with that being said, guys, it's been a real pleasure. It's Leeroy of Leeroy Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next stream.